Okay, I was made aware of this just now, and this was an article from the Los Angeles Times in relation to the Danny Masterson conviction and trial. Scientology tried to derail star rape trial by harassing prosecutor, suit says. Church calls claim false. Now, this is a claim of a dirty tricks campaign against the prosecutor in the prosecutor in the Danny Masterson's case. Now, this is a signature um, tactic by Scientology on members that leave. So the article was by James Quealy, April 4th, 2024, 3 a.m. Right. Nearly 6 months after actor Danny Masterson was convicted of sexual assaulting two fellow members of the Church of Scientology, lawyers for his victims filed a document that contained stunning new allegations against the faith. Submitted in the downtown Los Angeles court as part of a year-long civil lawsuit against Scientology, the document referenced a purposed effort by the church to derail the criminal proceedings against Danny Masterson. Defendants and their agents engaged in a campaign of harassment and intimidation directed at one of the prosecutors assigned to defendant Masterson's trial. The declaration from civil attorney Simon Lean says the prosecutor's home and car windows were broken, the prosecutor's home electronics were tampered with, and defendants' agents surveilled uh, the prosecutor. In December 2023, declaration didn't name the prosecutor or offer any additional details, and Lean declined to comment. The claim, which was deep within a 372-page document, had not been previously reported. The church has vigorously. Where am I? Oh, hold on a second. The church has vigorously denied that Scientology had anything to do with incidents uh, involved involving the prosecutor. This kind of behavior is common with Scientology with people that leave. So but it was not the first time the church was quietly and publicly accused of attempting to interfere with Masterson's year-long legal saga. Yes, I mean, like the Jane Does have been targeted as well. One of the Jane Doe's dogs were poisoned. In a speech last fall, LA County Deputy District Attorney Reinhold Mueller delivered remarks that contained allegations nearly identical to those in the lawsuit, according to a video reviewed by the Times. In a In the speech given after he received an award for the work on the Masterson case, Mueller told hundreds of colleagues, including former District Attorney Jackie Lacey, about a pattern of disturbing incidents he allegedly experienced in 2022 ahead of the sitcom star's trial. Mueller said he was run off the road. Holy fuck! And that his home was vandalized, according to the video. He also said that cellular and internet services have been unexpectedly knocked out at his residence. LAPD detective, oh, LAPD and Scientology, and they're very cozy with each other. LAPD detectives on the case were also stalked. That's surprising. Mueller said in the video and had their photographs taken while they were off duty. Mueller didn't directly blame Scientology in his speech, but two law enforcement sources told the Times that he accused the church of being behind the incidents uh, in discussions with the LA County District Attorney's Office Bureau of Investigations, which reviewed threats against prosecutors. Fucking crazy. But this is what Scientology does. Los Angeles police officers responded to an attempted break-in Mueller's home in February 2022, according to the document reviewed by the Times. Responding officers noted damage to a window and described the incident as an attempted burglary, according to the document, which described as the suspect as unknown. Of course. After the break-in, the district attorney's office concluded a threat assessment of the Mueller's home and had securely station and had security stations there for at least one night, said the source who requested anonymity. You know where I'm going with that one. I can't fucking say it because they were not authorized to speak to the media. Oh. Mueller declined to a request for an interview, and a spokeswoman for the district attorney's office declined to comment. No criminal charges have arisen from Mueller's claim, and it does not appear the prosecutor has provided evidence for the allegation that the incidents were carried out directly by the Church of Scientology. Karen Poe, a spokeswoman for the church, oh dear, said allegations that the church harassed and intimidated witness, prosecutors, or law enforcement officers are categorically false. Of course, she'd say that. There is zero evidence to support these scandalous allegations. Indeed, all available evidence demonstrated the church had nothing to do with the alleged acts. Well, they have done these things before, and they weren't scared of cameras either. Powell said anti-Scientology bias was on display throughout the trial. She has accused the judge of making an inconsequential uh, int- of the church doctrine, and also alleged Mueller is biased against the church. Mueller, however, was not the only person involved in the Masterson case to accuse the church of harassment and intimidation. LAPD detectives who investigated the actor also said they had been surveilled. Um, this is what they do to people that leave Scientology. They hire these PIs to follow them to their homes and follow them at wherever they go and stuff like that. So it's a pattern, you know. surveyed, watched, or wait a minute. LAPD detectives who investigated the actor also said that they had been surveyed, watched, or experienced some type of harassment, which they attribute to agents or individuals from the Church of Scientology, according to the former LAPD chief Michael Moore. I'm fucking surprised that Michael Moore actually came out with that, because LAPD usually very cozy with the Church of Scientology. So this is pretty cool. Uh, an LAPD investigation turned up no proof that the church harassed the detectives, Moore said in an interview late last year. Ah, yes. That's very convenient, isn't it? One of the women behind the December legal filing that contained the harassment allegations involving a prosecutor was Chrissy Carnell Bickler, who claimed in the suit that the church or its agents tampered with her home security system and vandalized her car, and described an incident in which someone attempted to run her off the road after she accused Masterson of rape. So that might be one of the Jane Does. That's fucking crazy, like. The Times typically withhold the identity of victims of sexual assault by Bixter has spoken publicly about the case and is a named plaintiff in the suit. Another plaintiff in the case, whose name is not public, alleged that unidentified men were following her downtown LA during the trial. The church was repeatedly denied wrongdoing in the lawsuit. In that lawsuit, and Masterson dismissed it as an attempt to smear Scientology, where it was first filed in 2017. Oh. Masterson was convicted for 2 counts of rape in May 2023 and sentenced to 30 years in prison. The court involving Bixler resulted in a hung jury. Masterson has filed an appeal on the other counts. The civil lawsuits remain pending. The Times review of court documents also found that during the Masterson trial, a longtime Scientology attorney tried to affect the outcome of an unrelated case involving the church in the same courtroom. According to court transcript, LA County prosecutor and a public defender's office, the church lawyers tried to broker a plea deal with a man accused of attacking a Scientology security guard, offering to help negotiate lesser charges as long as the man said his actions were inspired by Scientology, a Scientology critic. Powers called the allegations against the church delusional and biased against Scientology. Of course, the entire story of a work of fiction. It It is the church that is being harassed, and it is the church that is being subjected to false allegations, she said. Of course she would. She's a spokesperson for them. You know, I'm going to not read the whole article because the article is there to be read. I will leave a link in this description so you can read the whole thing for yourself. But this is a common action of Scientology when they don't get their way. You know, it's really, really dirty business, you know. But thankfully, you got protesters out in LA and Hollywood Boulevard protesting against Scientology and are not scared of them, you know. So I'm going to leave that one for now. Sorry about the reading. I'm not a good reader, but I tried. Bye.